Hi everyone, welcome back to Nat's Life. I am going to Florida in 99 days as I film this video. So today I thought I'd show you what I take into the Disney parks with me in a what's in my Disney bag. So first of all, the bag itself, it's a crossbody bag. I'm not a massive fan of backpacks. I don't like having to keep taking my bag off to come and get things in and out of it, and like getting on and off rides and things. And I feel like the bigger the bag, the more stuff you put in it, you manage to fill it, and you end up just carrying stuff around that's totally not necessary or that you might use once in the fortnight and you've had it in your bag for the whole 2 weeks. So I like to try and keep a smaller bag as I can to be able to get everything in but not take loads of unnecessary stuff. So I got this bag from Asda 2 years ago, so it came to Disneyland Paris with me in 2016 and California with me on my last trip. I would like something a little bit bigger, just to be able to get a few more things. Once you start putting sort of bigger things like your purse and things in, it gets quite bulky quite quickly. So it's got one main zipped compartment and then a little compartment on the front. So we'll start with the main compartment. First thing, my purse. You can't do anything in a Disney park without money. I'm debating whether, because we are staying on site, we'll have magic bands, whether to put a card, register a credit card onto my magic band and spend using those and then pay it off every night at the hotel. But I don't know, because I've already got dollars and cash, and I feel like I want some cash. I don't think this is the purse I'll be taking with me either, because it's quite big. I could do with one like half the size, but this is just my normal purse at the moment. Next is my camera. I'm filming out at the minute, so this is just the case. Again, I'm probably going to get a different case for it because this one's quite heavy and quite bulky, and it's just a flip case. There's nowhere to put spare batteries and spare memory cards or anything in, so they'd have to go into like a zipped compartment in the bag, which I'm not totally happy with, so I need a different case. Next thing is my phone. Usually, with my camera, that's for vlogging and taking photos. I will not take photos on my phone. I know a lot of people now don't take cameras into the park unless they are like vlogging, or people tend to take like the DSLR or the higher end cameras. I don't like taking photos on my phone. One, because this is only like an Android phone, it's not like an iPhone that takes good photos. And I want the really good quality pictures. I want to be able to print them out and put them on my windowsill, use them as my computer background. I want to have the nice quality photos that I can blow up into great big proportions that are going to be bigger than what's on your phone. So for that reason, I won't take photos on my phone. So that's why I take my camera. So I take my phone. I'm going to need this time, obviously, for the My Disney Experience app. Fun fact that I've not shared on this channel that everybody else knows me. I actually bent this phone on Space Mountain in Disneyland. I put it in my back pocket, and I think it was partly to do with the heat and partly to do with the phone. I take it out of the case. I don't know if you can see there's a definite curve. I put it in my back pocket, and I came off the ride and I went to take a photo of the number of the photo for our photo pass, and the phone was being all weird, and I was like, what's up with it? And I looked at it and it had got like a definite curve in it. So there you go, bent my phone on Space Mountain, so that'll be staying in my bag this time rather than in my pocket. Right, sun cream. This is a Factor 50 baby sun cream. I've got a bigger sun cream that I'll be putting on in the morning, and then I'd like to get a smaller version of that to top up. If not, I've got loads of little, just random ones you can pick up in sales, just to keep in my bag, just to top up with. So obviously it is very hot in Florida. And next, little deodorant as well. So obviously because it is hot, you don't want to get sweaty, so a little bit of deodorant. And this came in California. Everybody was taking the mess out of me. Why are you taking deodorant into the parks? Put deodorant on in the morning, you're fine. And then one morning my mum forgot to put deodorant on. It's actually in the vlogs that we got into the park and she was like, oh my god, I've not put deodorant on, I'm gonna stink. And I was like, well, that's why you bring deodorant into the parks. And then with that, obviously when you put sun cream on and you get sweaty, you do get your start to feel a bit gross, so I thought I'd just bring a little pack of handy wipes. I think these are on like 3 for 2 from Boots, so I've got a few packs. Just to sort of, when you're sweaty at the end of the day, you can just have a little wipe down, refresh yourself off, and it just cools you down as well, doesn't it? And with that, hand sanitizer, because Disney World is a filthy place full of dirty kids that have sneezed on their hands and touched things, and you don't then want to touch that and get the germs. So bottle of hand sanitizer, and also you're eating ice creams and chips and things with your hands, and you might not have a chance to like go to the toilet or the bathroom and wash your hands. So it's always good to have hand sanitizer, and I think after you put like sun cream and things on, you want to wash your hands, wipe down with the sun cream. I think that is everything in the main compartment. Oh, actually there's a little, where's my phone will fit in that pocket? There's a little pocket that's meant to put your phone in, but they're never big. Oh no, it does. So there's a compartment where I can put my phone in, and in there I've just got a little Nivea lip balm. We noticed in California that our lips were really dry. I think it's the air conditioning and the sun and the heat, that our lips were just so dry all the time. So little Lipsil just in there as well. Onto the zipped back pocket inside. This is all the kind of medical essentials, I call it. There's a quick thing of paracetamol. I didn't realise, and I've never had personal experience with this, but apparently in all the parks of the first aid centre, either sort of at the entrance of the park or close to the entrance of the park, and I didn't realise that from there you can actually get plasters and paracetamol and aspirin for free from there. I think they make you sign some forms to say that you're not going to die if you're allergic to them, and they'll give you paracetamol and things. So that's good, but I always bring it anyway because I've never actually seen anywhere to buy it in Disney. So I think like it's, you know, if you're in a queue and you get a headache, you can just quickly take a paracetamol and you're on with your day then. So it's good to have. Same with that, plasters, hot feet, sweaty feet, shoes start to rub, good to have plasters. You can probably get these from the first aid centre, but it's easy to have them. And then I've got some blotting paper, because obviously I'm in Disney, I'm going to be taking a lot of photos, vlogging. I don't want to look greasy, I've got really oily skin, so these worked really well in California, just to sort of blot and make myself look less greasy, and it made my foundation last a little bit longer, because yes, I do wear a full face of makeup in Disney. So then to go with that, I've got a concealer, just a Lasting Imperfection concealer that I use every day, just to sort of touch up. I toy with the idea of bringing, I've got some little testers of foundation to bring that in, and powders and things, and I think that goes with your cart stuff round that you're going to use once in the fortnight. So a little bit of concealer to touch up. If there was a night where we thought we were going for a meal or something straight from the parks and I wanted to touch up, I'd bring a little bit of makeup with me, but usually that's all I bring. Although there is a little, let me get it off. What's this called? Twist up makeup brush that if I brought, I'll obviously take that out if I don't bring powder with me, but I could pop a bit of powder in. I'm actually on the lookout for some kind of, I think Benefit do something like a powder that's a brush and a powder in one, that I could maybe pop in like a translucent powder or something, just to make me look a bit more matte. So that's everything in the interior pocket. So like I said, I don't bring a lot of stuff into the parks at all. And then next is the front zip compartment, so that's a big compartment there. All that's in this at the minute is maps. Oh, and I just threw a bit there. So that's a times guide from Disneyland and the Disneyland park map. So I'll get those and pop those in there. Does anybody else have a really bad habit of not clearing out whatever pocket or whatever part of the bag that you put your maps and times guides in? So your times guides usually are only for like that one single day or for like the weekend. So I make a habit of like, I'll pick one up in the morning, pop it in my bag, and then 3 days later I'll pull it out and I'm like, oh, that was from Magic Kingdom the other day. And so when I come to look for the times guide, I've got to flip through about 4 out-of-date times guides. So I need to get better at, when we go into the hotel in the night, empty everything out of my bag from that day that I don't need the next day. Obviously maps and things, you can just grab another map the next day, but you could keep that in and that's still obviously relevant. So that's all that's in that front compartment at the minute. If it obviously rains in Florida, if we bring ponchos in, I don't know whether to bring a poncho in with me every day and that will go in that compartment, just at the front out of the way, or whether to just keep an eye on the weather and bring ponchos in either when we know that we're going to be doing water rides, because we're not going to be doing a water ride every day. Not every park has a water ride. If we go to Hollywood Studios, we don't need a poncho. But we're going in August, so it's pretty much guaranteed that it's going to rain at some point, probably every day. So it might be worth just bringing one anyway. Or I sort of feel like, do we just not take them and just dodge the rain, because it's that torrential that you can't exactly walk around in it when it's bouncing. Everybody takes cover anyway, so you think, is it worth carrying it around with me? Let me know what you do, because I genuinely am like conflicted about that, because it's just more stuff to stuff into the bag. But I think that's everything. That's everything I take into the Disney parks. So let me know if there's anything you think I should take, or if there's anything that I've got in here that you think actually you don't need to, like the paracetamol you can go and get, or any tips like that. Yeah, let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. I'm going to Florida in August, so there's going to be loads more videos like this, planning videos. I want to do a packing video, or just show you what I'm packing, even if it's not me physically packing it into the case when I'm doing it. And then obviously the Florida vlogs when I'm there. So see you soon. Bye!